Good Sunday evening, gang. How goes it? Great to have you here. Hey, you made it through getting that extra hour of sleep. Brendan, thank you, sir, as well as JC Swishman. Brendan, 15 months. JC, 3 months. Both of you doing tier 2, which, of course, means for that, least I can do is give you 3 boosts to your accounts. Thank you. As we're saying, you got that extra hour of sleep, so that just means I'm an hour closer to yawning in front of you. God, I hope not. Good weekend of hockey. Even if the kids didn't win, it was a great game today. The only 2 goals that the goalie let in today.
The months, with a sub, just keep on rolling.
Yes, they do. The months do sincerely keep on rolling, but the subs are optional, and it's greatly appreciated that Andrew, 26 months. Thank you, sir. You're here for the yawns and beer burps. You may get plenty of those tonight. So as saying, the goalie had a heck of a day. The only 2 goals he let in were either a breakaway or the defense just completely just like, oh, the play ain't happening to me, so I'm just going to glide. What? Not anybody in front. I mean, geez, even Tukarask is probably not going to make that save. Other than that, he stood on his head, and he was jamming. He was jamming during break, so he was feeling it. He's been feeling really good of late. So it was a fun game to watch. I'm rocking his colors today. Oh, dear. Before I switch over, let me get this out of the way. Congratulations to the Houston Astros for winning the real-life World Series. But... congrats to Jeremy Pena, who played 3 seasons at my alma mater, that hotbed of baseball, the University of Maine. Proud reason to play the song. Maybe. Oh dear God, this sucks. This is not it. All right. There we go. It's called the Maine Stein song, S-T-E-I-N. I've got my Stein out tonight in celebration. No, I don't. I just want to use my Stein tonight from my UMaine days. Very peppy, ain't it? It's all about drinking, guys. Shout to the rafters. Stand and drink a toast once again. Let every loyal Maine man sing. Drink, drink, drink. That's how we do it, gang. Your ears will be saved in about 10 seconds. God, that version sucked ass.
Watch your language, bud. We're on the air.
I should have previewed it earlier. No, you ain't doing that again. No way in hell. Jeez, even that killed me. can imagine what it did to those who were like, what the hell is this? First place I think of when asked where a lot of good baseball players are from is Maine. Hey, former Mariner and San Francisco Giants legend Billy Swift was from Maine. Ryan Flaherty of the Baltimore Orioles is from Berwick, Maine. But yeah, anyway, I digress.
Jackass!
Yes. My goodness. Even the heckler is really not happy that I tortured him with useless college music.
Let's go while we're young!
Yeah, okay, well, we can do that too. Let's get to it, shall we?
Welcome. Come in. Fresh victims for my ever-growing army of the undead.
Sir, you have to let go of the button.
Well, son of a bitch.
Happy Sunday evening, gang. Welcome to Daylight Savings over for the next 4 months. Would they ever frickin' figure it out if we're going to actually stay that way or not? Nothing like having a bunch of corrupted croonies in Congress make, decisions for us, right? Yeah, whatever. Anyway, it is the eMLB universe. It is the home of the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show. Or is it the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show, the home of eMLB universe? Who cares? It's something. And we're starting off. We're starting off with King Butcher getting some boosts. And I also see that he did the +3 as well. You seem to have an infinite vortex, a black hole of hairballs. That's what it seems like. Meanwhile, Aju will do a +1 boost. But he also went and got Lionel, and then he got a +3 boost. Hoarding, yes, well, no one wants to go visit your house knowing that you're hoarding a bunch of hairballs around there because, man, that just sounds filthy. Anyway, how are you guys? It is the Fluffy Kitty Ninja show. I am Kamish LB. Everyone calls me Kamish. My friends will call me LB. My wife, probably because she's out getting the kid right now, she's calling me 4-letter words. What can you do? So, hey, oh my goodness. Gee, so I guess what you guys did during the draft is hoard your balls.
That's what she said.
That's what it looks like. No different from the thousands of balls of yarn Bella has here at home. Okay, so Bella really does have balls of yarn, and if I suddenly get a FedEx of 1,000 balls of yarn, I'm going to know who the culprit is. I don't want 1,000 real-life balls of yarn in the mail. Please, do not. Rocky Draws might appreciate that, but no. Peppering us with redeems. Probably throughout this week will start to make more sense. Because now 1001 is okay, Danny. Yes, that will be okay. What up, my knitters? Yes, and we're going to have a crafting show here. One day, instead of eMLB baseball, you will come here and maybe Rocky Draws will show you how to knit. Maybe knit, like a scarf or something. Who knows? You know how. Well, Rob is ahead of most of them. Put that yarn to use indeed. 7,000, yes. Now, if you want to send 1,001 cases of beer, we have room to negotiate. Absolutely. Although, I don't know if I would drink that much beer in one shot. No, I'm kind of a one-and-done kind of guy. I like to enjoy it, savor it, Although, I'll tell you, last night, took the wife out. We were like, hey, let's go out. And we did. And I was looking at the beer menu and And I started eyeing, like, Malibu coconut rum. And, you know, so I was like, why don't I just do a Bahama Mama or something like that? So I did that instead. Yes, Beer of the Month Club sounds excellent to me. That sounds excellent indeed. So, it's Fluffy Kitty Ninjas, eMLB. Let's see, draft is over. My tie is the bomb, yeah. Although I think you said you meant my, not Mia. Just thinking. So, draft is over. All-Star game is over. What do we got to do? Oh, play baseball. You mean we do that around here? Yeah, we do. We do. So, real quick, let's show this screen. If things were to end today, courtesy of Stats Plus, if things were to end today, you would see who would land where. So, Orioles, Twins, Astros will win the division. Red Sox and Angels would do the wild card. Philly, Chicago, San Francisco would win their divisions. St. Louis and San Diego would be your wild card representatives. So as we look at this more from eMLB's point of view, we start the second half of the season. Orioles 2 games up on the Red Sox. Sox have won 8 of their last 10 though. Yankees are trying to stay in this. They are still below 500 at this point, 43 and 45. Over to the Central, you've got the Twins, 7 games over 500. Yeah, you have no idea. Oh, goodness. And the fact that I'm already starting to put new players into the draft pool already. Yeah, I just realized I'm wearing some green, so you'll be able to see through me a little bit here and there. What do you want? You want to see the stats here? Okay, this is how we'll let you see the stats tonight. So, partial green screening it. Maybe if I just want to vanish. Look, I'm John Cena. Sorry, couldn't think of anything else to do. All right, Twins are again 7 games over 500 at this point. They have a 1.5 lead over the Indians. White Sox are a game back on that close division there. The Royals are still in this, 5.5 back, 4 games out of the 4 games under 500. But remember, the trade deadline last year, there was 6 games below 500, and they went 16 plus for the rest of the season to finish 10 games over 500. How many beers am I in already? 0. I have not even had a drink yet. Movie Night with Kamish. Tonight's movie is Ghost. Yes, that's probably a good call. Yes, we're all team dad jokes tonight. I'm all about the dad jokes.
I'd be honored if you would join us.
Dad jokes equal follows, or at least that is Radman's story, and we'll stick to it. Hi, Radman. Thank you for hitting the follow. Welcome to Fluffy Kitty Ninjas. You're watching Some Like It Hot on TCM. Anyway, Houston is leading division, but just by 1 stinking game over the Angels, mostly because they have 2 in hand right now. Mariners are 10 games back, once the 3rd best team in the league. That's cooled off a little bit, but they have won their last 3 though. Hi, Radman. Nice of you to be here. Welcome aboard. Again, in the wild card division, the good thing is no matter who wins the West, the Angels or the Astros, the other team is well in hand on the wild card berth in regards to having the home field advantage. Again, at least for this year, it's only a 1-game play-in still, but next season with our expansion and with our division restructuring, that is going to change. It looks like we are planning a best of 3 for the wild card. We'll keep that in mind. Yep. Minerva just lost to Bella. And that's how she gets extra balls of yarn. I bet they have a real life bet. Every time you lose in a duel to me, you have to actually go give me actual balls of yarn. Just thinking. Yep, see? Yep, there she is, enjoying her balls of yarn. All right, Red Sox are currently a game ahead of the Mariners for that wild card spot. Indians are 2 back, White Sox 3 back. and the Yankees still in this are 5 back overall. World is okay. Patriots always beat the Colts. Bella Turtle always beats Minerva. Ah, goodness. All right. Phillies winning by 2.5. She asked for about 10 different drinks. Okay. Phillies are up on the Nationals by 2.5 right now, with the Braves having won 8 of their last 10. Must like that new management under Kenny Lindbergh. Who knows? Who knows? We're just taking on Aiden when we can, apparently. But they have won 3 in a row, and they find themselves 8 back. In the Central, Cubs 5 games ahead of the Cardinals. Both teams have won 7 in a row. So the Cardinals winning 7 in a row, you think, hey, we'll get some ground? Nope. We'll stay 5 back on the Cubs because what the heck, right? Brewers, meanwhile, are 9 games over 500, 7.5 back in the division. We'll circle back on them in a moment. In the West, Giants are 1 half game. That is a half game lead ahead of the Padres here, with the Dodgers in the neighborhood. They are 6.5 back total. Nationals could be just getting started. Very possible. We'll see. In the wild card, Padres have home field advantage for the moment. They are in 1.5 games ahead of the Cardinals, who have that second spot. Cards have a 2.5 game lead over the Brewers coming into this one for that lead, with the Dodgers 4.5 back, the Nationals and the Reds 5.5 back as well. Pretty much the only teams that might be out of the wild card running is Arizona, Atlanta, Pittsburgh, the Mets, the Marlins, and the Rockies. All right, so it's a 3-day sim. We're going to actually do the first game of the night. Will be on day 1, so no games will have been simmed yet prior to this. Before I forget, let me make sure Stats Lab is Stats Plus, excuse me, Stats Lab. Oh, sorry, Dave. Stats Plus is fired up for your perusal. Those of you following on Discord. Here is tonight's games that we are expecting as we get back second half of the season officially underway. Cubs will take on the Orioles in interleague action at Camden Yards. Ethan Knight back to the hill, 6-6 on the year. He'll take on Steve Rudy Randolph. That's a community-graded player of Jake Randolph, 7-2 with a 4.53 ERA. Knuckleballer against the guy who is nicknamed Greg Maddux 2.0. Never start a paint business, Ethan Knight, because you'll fail. You only paint the corners, you know? Yankees will take on the Red Sox. Nothing like starting with a rivalry in the second half of the season. Ethan Wood will go to the hill for the Yanks, taking on the surprising Matthew Thompson. Thompson, 6-4, 4.6 ERA. That one's at Fenway Park tonight at 7:10. Tigers will have the Blue Jays in town. Juan Coelho's a 10-game winner already this year. He'll take on Shane Baz, who's 3-1 with a 2.28. That's at Comerica Park at 7:10. Royals hosting the Rangers. Hans Kraus to the hill. Kraus will take on crazy coach Corbin Coe. Coe is 9-4 with a 4.19 ERA. That is a 7:10 start over at Kauffman Stadium. White Sox have the Mariners coming to town. John Duran will be on the hill against the Mariners and Alejandro Rosario. Rosario is 11-3 with a 4.12 ERA. Astros and the Twins. The Astros in this universe might be poised for another world championship. Unfortunately, Ben's not wrong, the Astros GM. eMLB did successfully predict that the 2022 World Series champions would be the Houston Astros. Feel free to check our files. Yes, that was several seasons ago. We're in 26. So if our history repeats that in 23, yes, we gotta do it. We gotta do it. So if history repeats in 23, then that means that the Arizona Diamondbacks will be your next world champion. I don't feel like that's going to happen in real life, though. Just my thought. Just my thought. But anyway, let's move on. Cleveland will take on the Athletics. Martin Bradford getting the ball for the first game of the second half of the year. He's 5-3 with a 3.45. Marty McCleary, the Scottish screwball, getting the ball for the A's. He's 3-10 with a 5.29 ERA. Rays will have the Angels in town. Alex Doc Luger gets the ball against Shohei Ohtani. Showtime in Anaheim. 9-4 for Ohtani. He will hit as well in that game. To the National League, we got one earlier afternoon, or late afternoon game, I should say. Braves will take on the Diamondbacks. Wanda Paula will take on Troy Bacon. Bacon 2-1, 3.86 ERA. If that happens, lottery numbers are next. Yes. And if I ever won the lottery, I can assure you, eMLB would continue full time. Pretty much. Anyway, St. Louis would take on Pittsburgh. We'll get to that one in a moment. That is our game of the night. So let's go to Citi Field, where the Mets will take on the Rockies. Gianfran Escalona is 5-7 with a good mid-3 ERA this year. Antonio Senzatella will oppose him. Senz has a 3-8 with a 5.52 ERA. Ooh, shots fired already. Perfect game for Koshin tonight. This says you aren't that you're listening only, Cody. Gotta be hard for you to manage if you're just listening only, or at least that's what the icon tells us. Nationals will take on the Reds. Herman Marquez, 7-4, 3.8 ERA. Take on Lance McCullers, who's 9-6 this year with a mid-4 ERA. That one's at the Great American Ballpark. Brewers have the Phillies in town. Daniel Vilches moved over from Oakland, playing pretty good. 3-8 record, but a 3.22 ERA. He'll take on the left-hander Frank Klaus, who's 5-5, and the ERA just a tick over 4. That will be an 8-10 start from AmFam Clubhouse. Dodgers have the Marlins in at South Beach. Freddie Peralta having a good year, looking for win number 10 this season. He'll take on Jake Willis, who unfortunately is 4-12 this year with a mid-5 ERA. That one is at Marlins Park at 8-10. And finally, behind my big old head, which now you can see, look, you can see the game. Giants will take on the Padres. Jeremy Hoxie taking on Mackenzie Gore. Hoxie 6-5, Gore 9-5. Oh, you'll do this instead. Cody wants me to speak in sign language. So, all right, anyway, just having fun. All right, those are your matchups for day one, as well as the series for this sim. Let's get into Pittsburgh. This is why we don't let the Sunday game happen unless you play under a roof. So we're going to sim this one. You will get to see a game after all. Yes, Rob Deere nailing it. Good news is at least it lets us fast forward. The good news, or the worst news, is double headers. So we'll still get the same matchups, we think. Meanwhile, Cody might be having a seizure in our private whisper because all I see is... Let's play 2. Yeah, we will, but no. All right, so let's quickly peek at how the games went since we got a free baseball here, so to speak. The Orioles will defeat the Cubs 8-1. Ethan Knight rolling to his 7th win on the year, had help from 2 community-created players. Nick Spence got his 25th home run on the year, and Buster Bluth will hit his 11th on the year. It'll be really hard for me to spell that, so let's just move on. All right, so Red Sox defeat the Yankees in 11 by a 7-6 score. Andres Ortuno gets the victory. with a little help. It was a 6-run fourth inning for the Sox to get most of their offense. They couldn't score anywhere further until the bottom of the 11th, as they will walk off in that one. And Andrew Benintendi gets his 12th on the year. Tigers defeating the Blue Jays. Shane Baz outduels Juan Coelho to a 4-3 victory. Blue Jays struck for 3 in the top of the 8th, but they could not seal the deal. David Leal locking in his 8th save on the season. Had help from Hank Peralta hitting his 3rd and Riley Green his 17th. Royals will also beat the Rangers in walk-off fashion 7-6. The Rangers scored 1 looking good. Well, the Royals come back and score 2 to walk it off. Tony Bernazard hits his 4th, Heliot Ramos his 6th, as the Royals defeat the Rangers 7-6. White Sox will beat the Mariners 7-6, also in extra innings. They survive the nuclear holocaust of an Eric Kelly home run, as well as Matty Olson hitting a homer. That's 19 for each of them. But that is not enough to get the victory. Dominic Labruto gets the win in relief. Adley Rutschman, his 15th home run on the season to help aid the White Sox in the victory. Astros will shut out the Twins 6-0. David Elvis continues to be impressive. 7-0 on the year with a very low 2 ERA. They will win 6-0, scattering 3 hits throughout the entire game for the Twins. Indians defeating the Athletics 6-1. Martin Bradford coasting to his 6th win on the year, as Marty McCleary will fall to 3-11. 3 runs were scored in the first inning. Aaron Judge hits number 31 on the year, and community created player Forrest Heiter hits his 11th on the season. Speaking of community created players hitting him, Aiden Pearson gets his 20th on the year, but I believe his first as a member of the Tampa Bay Rays after the trade. But unfortunately, the Rays will lose to the Angels 9-6. How much is a home run worth? Well, it depends if we're talking about Tomoya Mori or not. 3 home runs on the year for Mori. What's the guy get paid? $543 million over his contract lifetime? Do the math. Diamondbacks will defeat the Braves 6-1. Joey Gallo gets his 24th win on the year to assist. We were just talking about Aiden Pearson getting a home run. Well, guess what? Hamilton Porter, the great Hambino, will go deep for a home run in his first game as a member of the Braves. So I guess it all worked out. Bobby Bonilla says that Maury contract is insane. It'd only be insane if Tom was able to set up deferred payments for the next 40 years. Then we would have a July 1st Happy Tomoya Mori Day, everybody, for 40 seasons. Can you imagine? No. Nationals take on the Reds. Seems to be a 7-6 was the highlight score of the day. Probably play 7s and 6s in the upcoming $1 billion lottery that's coming out. Nationals win this one in extras 7-6. Hunter Bishop, Trey Griffey, each with home runs, each having 31 on the year. Andrew Dahlquist gets the win. It's his first on the season. Rockies will win 4-3. Guess what? That one went extras too. No home runs from either side in that one, but a victory for Paul Rashan in relief. 5-7 on the year. The G-man Robert Gesellman falls and takes his first loss on the season. Marlins beating the Dodgers, winning 3-2. Anthony Rizzo helping with that one, as he gets his 13th on the season. Hank Peralta can't get to 10 wins. He'll fall to 9-4. Jake Willis earns his 5th victory on the year. And former 30th round, 919th overall selection, Riley Check Yourself gets his 14th save on the year with a 1.23 ERA. Whoever said that they're all bums at the end apparently didn't get the memo on Riley Self. Phillies defeating the Brewers 8-3 in their game. You had 4 home runs from the Phillies. Bryce Harper, Trevor Story, Johan Camargo. Hey, Camargo! And Steve Farron with home runs. Brewers did get 2 from Christian Yelich, but obviously not enough in that one. Finally, Giants will shut out the Padres. Jeremy Hoxie out-dueling Mackenzie Gore in a tough one for Gore, having help from Isaiah Thomas hitting his 18th home run on the season. Oh, by the way, RJ Frere, another save. 28 saves on the year for RJ now. Notice how the holiday always gets extremely high around the lottery gets extremely high around the holidays. Hadn't noticed. Had not noticed. You got a couple more aluminum foil hats too, if anyone wants one. Okay, so let's quickly skim and jump into this one. Here's the games now for what is day 2. Toronto will take on the Tigers. Bodie Raskin will battle Mike Moore in that one. 6:10 start from Comerica there. If only you could win the lottery, you could add it for eMLB full-time. That'd be a job, though. Yankees will take on the Red Sox. Again, Carter Henry to the hill for the Yanks. Being opposed by Pablo Lopez, who's probably been the most consistent Red Sox pitcher over the year. 8-4 with a 3.84 ERA. Good matchup in Chicago. White Sox against the Mariners. Jack Carey's been an impressive find. 3-1 with a 2.49 ERA. We did see him on a prior national broadcast. Justin Fuller, the lefty, coming in 8-5 with an ERA under 3 as well. Should be a good one in Chicago. Is it really a job if you enjoy the hell out of it? No, that's true. That's true. Orioles will take on the Cubs. Jorge Soto, the answer, is 7-2 with a 4.42 ERA. He'll take on Braylon Marquez. Marquez is 5-3 with a 4.17 ERA. That's a 7:05 game at Camden Yards. Astros against the Twins. Again, Brusdar Graterol will try to thwart the Astros this time. 5-5 with a 4 ERA. Taking on Fraser Perez, who's 3-6 with a low 5 ERA. Royals will do battle against the Rangers. Cole Winn hopes to keep on doing natty 6-6 on the year. The captain, Jorge Barbosa, getting the ball. The left-handers 4-5. ERA just south of 4. That's an 8:35 start from Kaufman Stadium. Athletics hosting the Indians again. Ryan Tecker will get another start and look for his first career eMLB victory. That is Dishnet 34's virtual player, so we'll be looking at the out-of-town scoreboard for that. Sixto Sanchez is getting the ball for the Athletics.
Happy 19, we will hit 20 close to my 20th birthday.
Well, ain't that cool? Thank you for 19 months, Aiden. Appreciate that. By the way, your player hit a home run if you missed on day 1. And Hamilton Porter hit a home run for the Braves on day 1. So 1 game, 1 home run for each of the respective catchers in that trade. All right, so Indians against the Athletics. Dishnet's Ryan Tecker to the hill against Sixto Sanchez. 9:05 start at the Coliseum. Angels will do battle against the Rays. Another good pitching matchup. You've got Jim Giesler for the Rays, 7-7 on the year. They'll take on shoeless Sean Clisby. Clisby is 11-2, 3.76 ERA, and an all-star this year. That will be a 9:07 start in Anaheim. National League, 2 games for the Cardinals and Pirates. We're going to watch game 1, Jeremy Frank against Cody Koshin. That is an afternoon game. The evening game is, due to the rainout, Jonathan Stever is scheduled against JJ Zolo in that one. Meanwhile, Atlanta will take on the Diamondbacks at Truist Field. Mike Soroka, 5-3, ERA just over 5. He'll do battle against Hayden Mullins, who's 5-3 with a 3.61 ERA. Marlins have the Dodgers. Sandy Alcantara, decent year for him, 7-9. He will take on the man that gets the button, Blake Snell. Snell 6-7, still with a mid-5 ERA. The lefty trying to help the Dodgers get to 5 games over 500 in this one. The Brewers will have the Phillies in Milwaukee. Clay Holmes, well, the record doesn't reflect, but the ERA is respectable at 3.97 for a former closer gone starter. Gabe Hillman, community graded player of Jason Hillman, is 2-6 with a 5.4 ERA. Nationals on against the Reds at Great American Ballpark. Jake Irvin, 3-7, 6 ERA. He'll take on Christian Scott, who's 3-6 with a 4.97 ERA. Mets against the Rockies behind my big old head. Nick Lopez is 4-3 with a low 5 ERA. He'll take on the Mad Bum himself, Madison Bumgarner. 5-8 ain't great, but a 3.89 says he can still bring it. So we'll see if Bumgarner can get the win in tonight's game against the Mets. Finally, or for the Mets against the Rockies, excuse me. And finally, Giants Padres. Brad Keller will do battle against Andre Palat. Both are one game under 500 win record wise. Win record wise. Yes, I said that all without really tripping up. Yay for me. All right, do we have another fail? We do not. Hooray. Let me remove myself so you guys can see a little better. Wind is blowing out to center field at 10 miles per hour tonight on a cloudy night at PNC Park. Or cloudy afternoon, excuse me. There is an immediate doubleheader night game afterwards. Double checking. Anju, any adjustments you want to make to your lineup? Both bullpens will be quiet or empty. Yes, Jeremy Frank gets the start in this one. One sec, let me peek at that. Yeah, it's got Koshin, good call. So we'll put Frank into the first game. On the prior day, it was definitely Frank for sure. And no further changes you want to do? Everything else is good. All right. Over to Cody. Which, dear Lord, where did everybody go?
I am Optimus Prime.
Ice Chili. Thank you for dropping Optimus Prime on everybody, which they might not appreciate because, well, he turns you into a pancake for like 5 seconds, but we're cartoon cats. We come back. Thank you very much for using your Amazon Prime. And for those who didn't know, if you've got Twitch and you've got Amazon Prime, that means you've got Twitch Prime, which, where's my button? There it is. If you didn't know, you can connect your Amazon Prime and your Twitch Prime. Sharpie, you keep asking that. I think the answer is, don't say anything when you know your subs are coming due so that nobody tries to gift you a sub. Brendan, you bad boy. I don't think you, I don't even know if you can officially pay it forward by using your Prime. I think Josh is correct. So Ice Chili, thank you very much for using your Prime. Again, for those of you who do have Amazon Prime, that means you can connect your Twitch Prime account here. And you can use that once every 30 days for free. It doesn't cost you extra, but whoever you choose to support, they get the full perks and credits for it. So the least we can say is namaste for doing that. To your TIE Fighters! To your TIE Fighters, the parent is raiding into the chat. OOTP coming in hot, right in time for the start of the second half of the year. Slightly delayed because we had a rain out. Whoops. But the mothership has raided and we appreciate it. Good to have you all here, whether you're here for drops or you're here for some good eMLB action.
We'd be honored if you would join us.
It is coming hot and heavy in a moment. All right, Arias goes here. Tapia goes here.
We would be honored if you would join us.
I am honored that you are joining us. Thank you. For the Balking Dead, Sean 773.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Daroshu, thank you for all hitting the follow button.
Evil does not wear a bonnet.
Evil does not wear a bonnet, but Jack AH does. There's your bonnet, sir. Welcome and congratulations. Thank you, GT, for the gift over to one of our new visitors. I wanted to say one other thing. Ice Chili, for doing your Twitch Prime. Don't forget, we want you to create a player. The link was just provided. Please join us in the Discord so you can join the full eMLB experience. And we would love to create a player for you to be in the next draft. The only downside is we just did the draft. Drafts are once every like 6 months. That's the only downside, but we hope you will be stopping by more often than not. Same for Jack AH. If you're here and you can hear us, then that means you've been invited as well. All right, everything looks good. The only thing that I'm worried about, yeah, you've given us, or by doing your Twitch Prime, that's definitely we want you to create a player, and you will get rewarded for it. Where I see that you had a sub once before, you'll actually get a boost from that recent Twitch Prime. So that'll be an improvement on your player to make them better. We're not pay to play, but anyone who chooses to hit a button and support the channel, it's the least I can do. All right, so Cody, it looks like everything will work fine. Again, a little bit of a trial and error. We haven't done a two-way event in Out of the Park 23. We do have the rule on that if Cody gets pulled as a pitcher, he'll still be right here. It doesn't allow me, watch, I've tried. It doesn't let me put him here. But it assumes based on Cody's settings that he is the DH. So we will hope, I'm just prefacing, trial and error here. We haven't done it in 23 yet. Make sure to set warm-up pitchers off. Well, they're always off. See? No warm-up required.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Oh, dude, you're in the wrong spot. There's a walking taco in the chat. Please don't eat the walking taco. But we appreciate you hitting the follow button. Thank you. Apparently my caps bot isn't working. It's not referencing all the new followers. And it's still telling me there's only like 69 people in the chat. Get your mind out of the gutter, Caps.
That's what she said.
All right, gang. Now that we've got the mothership aboard and we've got tonight's game of the night ready to go, here is the part you know that you can do. Sadier, I think you're there, sir, to do the bets. Here's how it works, gang. In chat, if you can hear my voice, you can bet on this game, and we love your participation. Now remember, bets are not real money. It's balls of yarn. Hey, Ozzy's been gifted a sub. You are welcome. And don't forget, for you as well, whoever gifted you a sub wanted you to make a player. So again, if you have a gifted sub, you've been invited to create a player automatically in our universe, but that really is best to do inside of the Discord. The New Zealand Breaks. That sounds like a perfect team coming in. Thank you for hitting the follow. Welcome to Fluffy Kitty Ninjas. Here's how the betting works, gang. Between now and the end of the third inning, you can bet in this game. All you do in chat, like you see others doing, put down which team you think wins. STL for St. Louis, PIT for Pitt. St. Louis comes into this one on a 7-game win streak and winning 10 of 12 so far in the month of July. The number you put next to the team you think is going to win is a separate bet. That's how many runs you think the winning team will score to win tonight's game. Not how many runs they win by, and definitely not how many total runs combined. It is how many runs do you think the winning team puts up. So again, two separate bets. Here's how the first bet works. Whichever team you pick, if you put that bet in before the first inning is done, and you are right at the end of it, you are going to win 75 balls of yarn. Balls of yarn, of course, are the currency of the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show. We'll talk about those in a second. Use exclamation points to see how many balls of yarn that is that you hold. New Zealand's in on a bet. Awesome. We love it. So again, bets between now and the end of the first. That will get you 75 balls of yarn if you're right. You can put a bet in the second inning, no problem. You get in late, yeah, we'll take your bet. It will cost you, though. It means you'll only get 50 balls of yarn if you're right, because maybe you put the bet in when one team's up 3-0. Last chance to bet tonight is before the third out of the bottom of the third inning. A third inning bet will be 25 balls of yarn. Well, please note, at any time during the betting process, if you pick the wrong side, it'll cost you 25 balls of yarn will be deducted from your balls of yarn account. That number you put in can't hurt you. It can only help. It doesn't care if you get it wrong. It only cares if you get it right. And it doesn't care which team you chose. You get it right, that's 50 balls of yarn. So even if you pick the wrong team, but you nail the number, you are going to be a winner still. So please, we want to see more and more of you putting bets in. We're trying to break our record. Sadie will tell you how many. I think it's 30 something, 33. All these pirate haters. You think they'd know underdogs win on eMLB Game of the Night 78.45% of the time. Tranquil has done the math. 34 is our total record for bets. So let's see more and more of you. Your bet is being recorded by Sadie or 420. As always, very much appreciate his assistance because it lets us stay fluid. All right, gang. Don't forget, the balls of yarn, why that matters. If you want a player in this universe or you have a player in this universe, balls of yarn are important. For every 1,000 balls of yarn you have, you can trade those in and use exclamation boost. Yes, exclamation boost, and that will trigger you getting a boost, which will allow you to improve your player. But if you really like to hoard your balls,
That's what she said.
then when you have 5,000 balls of yarn, you could use exclamation mega. That's already been done twice tonight. Exclamation mega allows you to summon Lion-O and the Thundercats. They are the cousins of the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas. They will come in, whoop some samurai dog butt, and get you a +6 for the price of 5. +6 boost to your account. That could be a nice, noticeable change on your player. All right, gang, eMLB Game of the Night ready to go. Let's look at the starting lineups first for this visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Again, winners of 10 of 12 so far in the month of July and 7 in a row. Unfortunately, the Cubs also won 7, so they find themselves still 5 games outside of the lead in the National League Central. Royce Lewis, what a story this season. The 27-year-old 345 average. He is second in the National League in average, in runs scored, and in OBP. 5-game hitting streak coming into this one for the All-Star. He will lead off over at second. Aju Alexander, community credit player of Aju Pays. This is why you do the boost. This is why you do the bet, so that we can tell your story. Aju Alexander, the 23-year-old from Virginia Beach, comes in with 4-game hitting streak. The number 15 prospected eMLB bats second in this one, plays over at first. Ronald Acuna Jr., 3-time All-Star, Gold Glove in 2021. He was the 2018 Rookie of the Year, and he won a World Championship in 2019. What has this guy not done? Well, we'll tell more of his story shortly. He'll be at right field tonight, batting third. Benny, the Jet Rodriguez, guy who probably should have been an all-star but got snubbed. The rookie from Brooklyn, New York, unfortunately having a tough month of July, hitting just 179 with a couple homers at this point. The Jet will play third base tonight and bat in the cleanup spot. Joe Adell is in center field this evening. He plays better on the road. Guess what? We're on the road, and he's got a good history against Cody Koshin. 12 for 27 with 2 home runs. we'll keep an eye on that one. Adele batting 5th in center field. Nate Lowe, the recently acquired, just 3 for 17 so far with St. Louis since the trade. But he is 2 for 2 with a couple home runs against Goshen lifetime. Start playing the lottery if he goes 3 for 3 with 3. We'll find out. Tony Sawyer. It is going to be a game to watch tonight. The two shortstops are the top 2 in the National League in defensive efficiency. Sawyer, percentage points ahead of Nasim Nunez to this point. He will bat 7th over at short. MJ Melendez is behind the dish, batting 8th. And the community creative player of yours truly, it's the goalie, Dominic Aguilera, the left fielder, batting 9th in this one. Just 1 for 3 in stolen base opportunities this year. He is on pace to set his lowest attempt of steals, which was set last year when he had just 9 attempts and succeeded in 5 of them. The 27-year-old sophomore from Lafayette, Georgia, Jeremy Frank, 3-9 this year, 4.44 ERA. In his last start against the Marlins, he had 6 innings, gave up 2 hits, 1 earned run. That was the homer to Thomas Nito. He allowed 1 walk, and he struck out 7. This year, in 7 starts on the road, he's 0-5 with a 7.59 ERA, but he has a win against Pittsburgh so far. For the Pirates, leading off, Dave Spitzer. The 22-year-old hitting .319 at home this year. He will be at second base, leading off. Lou Urias, more part-time duty so far this year, but he is pushing himself into the lineup. Since June began, he's hitting .379 with a homer and 8 RBI. Hitting .353 in his last 4 games, with 3 of those games being multiple hit games. He is batting second over at first. Cody Koshin, the two-way star, will play as DHN pitcher. He is batting third, where he hits .339 at home this year with 7 home runs. He will bat third as the DH and also start on the mound. Rob Stratton is your right fielder, .302 average in the month of July. He will bat fourth. Raimel Tapia has really been impressive since coming over to the Pirates. Against lefties, he's 6 for 20 with a home run and 2 RBI. We'll see how he does against Jeremy Frank tonight. He'll bat 5th in left field. Marc-Andre Fleury, the all-star, behind the dish, has a 3-game hitting streak. He's thrown out 34% of runners trying to go on him this year. The Canadian bats 6th and is your catcher. Brett Andrews, the rookie from McAllen, Texas, just had a 4-game hit streak ended. He struggles hitting here at PNC Park. He'll bat 7th at third. Marcus Smith will make his Pirates debut. Last time he played in the majors was with the Dodgers back in 2023. 2 for 11 with 2 RBI in his career. Just traded for Josh Hicks back 5 sim days ago. He will make his Pittsburgh debut tonight, batting 8th. And finally, the defensive whiz, Nasim Nunez. He is 2nd in zone rating behind Asher Kim and 2nd in defensive efficiency behind Tony Sawyer. It is amazing defense at short this evening from both sides. Nunez will bat 9th and be the shortstop. Again, Koshin, 2024 Cy Young Award winner. 23-year-old is 3-5 with a 4.66 ERA this year. His last appearance against the Cubs on the 11th went 7 2/3, giving up 9 hits, 3 earned runs. He walked 1, struck out 5. He has 100 strikeouts in 103rd innings of work this season. There are your matchups for tonight. Continue to put your bets in. You've got until the end of the 3rd inning to do so. And with that, let's get us over to PNC Park for tonight's game of the night. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to PNC Park. I've got to do some widgeting because widgets only want to widget when they feel like it. Games may not start for a bit because most games are scheduled for a little later, but you can see what matchups are coming. Hoist the colors, says Sharpie, who is in the Pittsburgh organization. Let me just check if I can get a better view here. to the default camera. Yeah, we'll go with the default camera so we can see Rob Stratton a little bit better. Here's your defensive alignment for tonight's game for the Pirates before we get this one underway. Oop, that's right. I wanted to turn something off here as well. Get myself better set up here. Apologies, I thought I was, but I was not. Okay, now we're ready. In the outfield, Ramon Tapia will be out in left. Yes, you widget. Center field will have Marcus Smith making his Pirates debut tonight. Rob Stratton will be in right field. Brett Andrews is over at third. Perennial Gold Glove extraordinaire Nasim Nunez is at short. Dave Spitzer is your second baseman. Louis Arias over at first. Behind the dish tonight will be Marc-Andre Fleury. And as a friendly reminder for those who do not know, eMLB uses scaled ratings from 1 to 20. Let the arguments begin and the complaining.
I hate 1 to 20.
Oh well. Meanwhile, on the hill tonight will be Cody Koshin, the 23-year-old from Wheeling, West Virginia. It'll be the 17th appearance on the year for Koshin. 3-5 with a 4.66 ERA. He's gone just over 100 innings of work. Deal with 1 to 20, yes. Just over 100 innings of work. He's given up 107 hits and 52 earned runs. 19 home runs have been allowed this year. He's walked just 21, so he's been very efficient. Struck out 100 even so far this year. Opponents are hitting 275 this year off of Koshin. His career average is 252. 1 to 20, that's like 1 to 100, only with math. OOTP, the only place where being rated a 10 means you're only average. If Ed Brown was referencing that, he said no. Some places you're a 10, you should be, anyway, larger size. But anyway, we'll move on from that. All right, so Royce Lewis will come into the box. That'll be a great start for Koshin. By the way, Koshin throws upper 90s, will touch 100 regularly with 4 pitches, traditional 4-pitch arsenal of the fastball, slider, the curveball, and the changeup. Arm has been sore. I sprained it somehow. Royce Lewis, 27-year-old from Aliso Viejo, California. 345 average to start this second half of the year with 17 home runs, 50 RBI, 31 stolen bases. What does he not do at this point? Oh, by the way, he's got a 5-game hit streak coming into this, and he's 3-for-3 lifetime against Koshin. All right, so if you don't know how this works, this is what you're watching. You're watching a live broadcasted game of a traditional online league. I'm just the commish. I'm just the storyteller. I don't run a team. All I have is just a few players, including Andrew James, the closer for the Pirates. But other than that, it's the GMs and the CCPs making the decisions in this universe. So, in tonight's game, you've got Aju Pays, that's Andrew Alexander. He is the Cardinals GM and manager. Cody Koshin is not only the DH, not only the pitcher, he's not only the GM, and not only the manager, he also is carrying the kitchen sink a la Elon Musk. Oh, anyway, this is how the game works. When no one's on base, we go right to the result. When runners are aboard, we'll go pitch by pitch so that the managers can tell the story better. These guys are seasoned pros you'll be watching, so this should be a good one. With that, we're ready to start. That means the beer is in hand. As I said, my main stein from my college days is here. Yes, it's old. And with that, cheers, guys. Thanks for joining us. Sam Adams Oktoberfest. Trying to finish off my batch. We'll start off. It's an 0-1 count coming. Lewis will slap it the other way towards second base where Dave Spitzer waits for it. It'll be a throw over to first, and one second baseman will throw out the other to get tonight's ball game started. Just underway. And with that one out, let's check in on the 23-year-old Andrew Alexander. from Virginia Beach, Virginia, comes in hitting .231 tonight with 13 home runs, 45 RBI. 2-0 delivery. Slaps it back up the middle. Nasim Nunez waiting right in the shift. Perfect positioning for the Pirates. Throws to first for the easy second out. Good start for Goshen here so far. 2 outs now. Here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. Acuna, the 9-year veteran, now 28 years old, from La Guaira, Venezuela. .256 average this season with 18 homers and 56 RBI. I did a check since the trade last season. Acuna, in 143 games as a member of the Cardinals, is hitting .313 with 31 homers and 100 RBI. That is impressive. 2-2 pitch towards center field. This one is going to drop in front of Marcus Smith. Read it well and just saw the ball blistered off the bat of Acuna, and dropping didn't take the chance to let it get by him. Acuna is aboard at first. We've got our first base hit on the night, which, by the way, silly commish, I forgot to set something. So let me, real quickly, this is important. So let me just set us up real quickly. We've got to do our other fun thing. We've got to do the prediction tonight. Almost ready. Tonight, we're going to do total strikeouts. And we're going to be specific tonight. Here's tonight's prediction. I'll have it go for the next 20 minutes. This is where you can try to get additional hairballs, which hairballs are the way for you to further improve your player. Those are Twitch channel points. Here is tonight's over-under prediction. Total strikeouts by the starters. We're looking... Oh, hold on a sec. It says I wrote too much. Okay, so let me change the... let me remove some stuff here. I'm going to say total Ks, so you'll know that Ks are strikeouts. And this is exclusively starters only. 12.5. For both starters, 12.5 is your over-under. You can bet hairballs, which are your Twitch channel points. You've got 20 minutes to put your prediction in. Will both Cody Koshin and Jeremy Frank get more than 12.5 strikeouts combined in their pitching tonight? Let's find out. All right. Benny the Jet Rodriguez will come in, the cleanup hitter, hitting .320 this year with 19 home runs, 63 runs batted in, but he comes into tonight's game hitting just .179 in the month of July. The first pitch slapped over to second. That's going to be right to Spitzer. He'll throw to first. It's going to be an easy inning. Gives up a base hit, but the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals in the top of the first. Go to the bottom of the first. Game of the night, second half of the eMLB 2026 season back underway. Pirates coming up in a moment. Bottom of the first here at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Let's look at the defensive alignment. By the way, it's cloudy with a small chance of rain now. Wonderful. Let's look at the defensive alignment for the Cardinals in tonight's game. We'll start with the Gold Glove winning Dominic Aguilera in left field. He's the current reigning three-time Gold Glove winner in left field for the Cardinals. Joe Adele is in center. Ronald Acuna Jr. is in right. Benny the Jet Rodriguez is your third baseman tonight. Tony Sawyer over at short. Royce Lewis over at second. And Andrew Alexander is at first. MJ Melendez is behind the dish tonight and on the hill for the Cardinals. It is Jeremy Frank. Frank, the lefty from Lafayette, Georgia, the independent player, former basketball player that converted to the majors got found in baseball as he started to play with friends. 19th appearance on the year for him. 3-9 with a 4.44 ERA. 97 1/3 innings of work. He's given up 96 hits, 48 earned runs, 18 have been homers. He's walked 19, struck out 86. He'll throw upper 90s with a fastball, works a slider, changeup, and a curveball into the equation. Again, he was found while playing for the Atlantic League, which was an independent league. Parents have named their newborns after Jeremy, apparently is the personality that he has. All right, Dave Spitzer will start us off for the Pirates. Spitz, the 5'8" second baseman, 22 years old, enters play hitting .267 this year with 4 home runs and 31 runs batted in. To pitch. He's gonna slap it towards second. Diving stop from Royce Lewis, and he is gonna rob him. Are you kidding me? Royce Lewis with a diving stop over to his right. He gets revenge on Spitzer getting him out, but has to do it in a sexy format, don't you think? That's the eMLB sexy play of the night. Get those saxophones out, everybody. Indeed. Beautiful play from Royce Lewis to get us started. 3 pitches to get Spitz out, 1 out. That'll put in Luis Arias. Arias, the 29-year-old from Magdalena, Mexico, comes in hitting .283 this year. 2 home runs and 13 RBI. Arias, again, since the start of the month of June, is hitting .379 in that time. The 1-2. Jams him. That one's in foul territory, right side. We're waiting for it as Alexander. He'll squeeze it right near the first base coach for the second out. 2 outs now. Here comes the two-way star, Cody Koshin. Koshin will get his first at-bat tonight. Enters play this season hitting .290 on the year with 15 home runs and 48 RBI. He's 0 for 7 lifetime against Jeremy Frank. Waits a 1-0 pitch from Frank. Jams him, pulls it down the line. We're waiting for it as Alexander. He'll take a couple steps to the bag, steps on it, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Pretty painless inning for both sides. We'll go to the second. All bets now from here are second inning. It is no score from PNC Park. Top of the second, we go. 5, 6, 7 hitters are due up for the Cardinals, starting off with Joe Adele, 27-year-old from Louisville, Kentucky. Adele hitting .292 on the road this year. Gets his average to a .241 clip with 17 homers and 49 runs batted in. Lifetime against Koshin, he has a lot of success. .444 average, 12 for 27 with 2 home runs in that time. The 0-1. A A swinging bunt to the left side. Koshin's got to hurry. The hard throw to first. Not in time. Joe Adell uses the speed to get down the line, and he will get in for an infield hit. Koshin had to hurry and motor over to it. He got there, fires a strike over, but Adell gets there by about a half a step. That'll get a leadoff runner aboard. And with nobody out, here comes Nate Lowe, the former Oriole. Just recently traded over to St. Louis back on July 7th in exchange, along with cash, in exchange for Irving Carter and Chris Robinson. Lowe on the season, hitting .213 on the year with 19 home runs, 65 RBI. For the Cardinals, 3 for 17 with a homer and 6 runs batted in. First pitch will catch the inside for strike one. Big time shift. Brett Andrews, the third baseman, basically playing short. Outfield is playing on a shift to right field as well. The 0-1. Towards left center field, pretty well struck. This one's gonna get down. It's gonna be trouble. Stopping at third will be Adell. Nate Lowe is going to get his 20th double on the season as he blisters that one towards left center field. We've got 2 on in scoring position. Nobody out, and here comes the shortstop dynamo, Tony Sawyer. The 24-year-old from White Marsh Island, Georgia, enters play, hitting .250 on the year, 1 home run and 23 RBI. Known more for his defense than his power. Yeah, shame on Lowe. He didn't hit a home run, so that means you can't play Powerball and be guaranteed a win. First pitch from Koshin, catches at the knee, strike one as he went off speed with him. Sawyer in his 3rd year in the majors. Again, is the top National League shortstop by percentage points over fellow shortstop Nassim Nunez in defensive efficiency. The 0-1. Misses low. It's a ball and a strike. So far, 3 errors on the season and 258 total chances for Sawyer. The 1-1 pitch goes after a pitch on the outside. He'll foul it off as he went chasing on a slider. Counts ball and 2 strikes now. Cody might take option 9 the next time Lowe comes up. For those who don't know what he's talking about the hit batter. Cody's known for being a little frisky. The 1-2. Just got a piece of that one. He will foul it. It makes its way out of play. Count remains 1-2. Slow start on the strikeout so far. People have about just under 10 minutes left to put in a bet on their channel points if they want to bet in tonight's contest on how many total strikeouts for our aces. The over-under is set at 12.5. The 1-2. Towards second. Spitzer has it. He will make the safe play throw to first, but meanwhile, Joe Adell is going to come in the back door. And Nate Lowe will advance over to third, so it's a productive out for Sawyer. He'll get the ground out RBI, his 24th on the year. Cardinals will take a 1-0 lead. Don't forget those clips, gang, if you could, so that we can do our highlights. MJ Melendez, the catcher, comes in. The 27-year-old from Montgomery, Alabama, checks in, hitting .220 this year, has 8 home runs and 23 RBI. Does enter play with a 5-game hit streak. First pitch looks like it caught the outside. It does. Strike one. Oh, 1 pitch. Swings right through that one as he got fooled from Koshin as he went chasing. Hi, Pirate. I see your bet. That's a second inning bet for reference. No balls, 2 strikes to Melendez. The pitch. Almost went after another in the dirt, but the ump says he did not go. It was 102 miles an hour in the dirt. Good block by Fleury. Smoke off the arm of Koshin. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. He swings right through it.
Fatality.
There's your first strikeout on the night. Cody Koshin gets it as he retires MJ Melendez for the second out. 2 outs now. Here comes the goalie. Nar. That's his nickname, the Nar. Yep, I'm wearing his jersey tonight. It's Dominic Aguilera, community creative player of yours truly, the left fielder for the Cardinals, 3-time Gold Glover. Not as much an offensive presence this year, hitting now in the number 9 spot, hitting .255 with 4 homers and 25 RBI. First pitch he watches is going to miss away for ball 1. Does have good success against Koshin lifetime. 16 for 39. That's a .410 average. The 1-0 swings right through that fastball. Might have been low. It's a ball and a strike. Tim, I just made a note. I just finally noticed you had a half hour ago done your +3. One pitch. That one over towards the feet. Aguilera is able to get him out of the way. It's 2 balls and a strike. Aguilera does have a 4-game hit streak coming into this one. The 2-1 in there, all the way. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Go big or go home. 2-2. Misses away. 3 balls, 2 strikes here with 2 outs. Nate Lowe is down at third. The full count pitch. Watches it all the way, called strike 3.
Hey, swing,
Watched it all the way, 101 on the gun. Have a seat. Second strikeout for Koshin. Inside is retired. We go bottom of the second. Cardinals get on the board. They lead 1-0. Bottom of the second. 4, 5, 6 hitters coming up for the Pirates. We will start it off with Rob Stratton, one of the top home run hitters in the eMLB 1.0 universe. Might be finally starting to find his way here in 2.0. 259 average for the 26-year-old, 14 home runs and 36 RBI. No one's on base. Rob Stratton against Jeremy Frank here. Frank throwing 9 pitches in the first inning. 2-1 pitch to Stratton. Towards right field against the shift, moving over to his right, getting there in time is Ronald Acuna Jr. He had to go a ways, but he does so, makes the play for the out. One out now. Here comes Raimel Tapia. Tapia, a former batting champion, as he won the batting title back in 2020 with the Colorado Rockies, comes into tonight hitting .355 with 2 home runs and 11 RBI. Don't say Raimel Tapia can only hit at Coors Field. He's showing just fine here in Pittsburgh. The 1-2. Jams him inside. He'll lift it towards right field where Acuna waits for this one. A little easier for him to get to this. Makes the play for the second out. 2 outs. Here comes the switch hitting catcher, Marc-Andre Fleury. The 2026 All-Star Fleury comes in hitting .242 this year with 9 home runs, 34 RBI. Three-one pitch. It's gonna miss low for ball 4. Hey. Okay. Okay. Fleury will take the walk down over to first. Does have 1 stolen base and 1 caught stealing so far this year. 3 career steals for him. Your time to predict is starting to run out. You have about 2 minutes left to put your predictions in on the starters. Over under. Total strikeouts between both Jeremy Frank and Cody Koshin. 12.5 is the bet. Over or under. You've got 2 to this point total. 2 outs. Runner aboard. The rookie, Brett Andrews, 22-year-old from McAllen, Texas, will enter in. McAllen hitting .255 this year with 3 home runs and 18 runs batted in. Hi, Dish. Was that you who rated us? I don't know who was running the parent channel tonight. Wasn't there earlier. Well, thank you, sir. First pitch comes in and it's up and high, ball 1. Your pitcher is starting tonight. We'll see if he can get his first win as a eMLB major leaguer. The 1-0. That one is in there at the knee, strike 1. Andrews gave it a bit of a look. Looks just fine according to eMLB Sportsnet K-Zone. The 1-1 goes after a changeup, missed completely, counts ball and 2 strikes. I think there's a lot of people taking the under here. About 20 seconds to get your final bets in for the hairballs. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Staves off speed with him and gets him to go after it. First strikeout for Jeremy Frank. 3 strikeouts now through 2 innings on the over-under. Side is retired. Runner left aboard. No runs, no hits for the Pirates. We'll go to the 3rd. That means all bets from here on out for Balls of Yarn in the chat are down to the last chance. So again, 3rd inning bets if you are betting in this game. Right in chat who you think wins and how many runs does the winning team score. Top of the 3rd we go. Cody Koshin back to the hill. He's got the top of the order with the Cards. It's Royce Lewis, Andrew Alexander, and Ronald Acuna Jr. Very nice. Lewis 0 for 1. First time he's ever gotten out against Koshin. He was 3 for 3 prior. The 0-1 pitch. He's going to lift that towards right field. Rob Stratton taking just a couple steps to his left. Why does this still say out of the park 22? We're on out of the park 23, dang it. Triggered. 1 out. I'm triggered. Anyway. 1 out. Andrew Alexander, your batter, 0 for 1. We got maddened. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Sends him with a curveball on that one. Gives Andrew Alexander his opportunity to embrace his inner Pedro Serrano.
I cannot hit curveball. Straight ball, I hit it very much. Curveball, that's our Fred.
That's our Fred. Now Koshin gets his third strikeout on the day. We've got 2 outs now. Bet Andrew's not going to enjoy that one at all. Is triggered. Does this mean he's being ridden by Royd Rogers? No, it does not. 2 outs now. Ronald Acuna Jr. has one of the base hits this evening. He had a line shot to center field for a single. 3-2 pitch. Towards right center field. Moving over is Marcus Smith. He'll get under it, makes the catch. 1-2-3 inning for Cody Koshin. Side is retired. Bottom of the 4th we go. Bottom of the 3rd we go, excuse me. It's 1-0 St. Louis. Aiden, thank you very much for getting that update. That is a friend of ours. We had to replace him as a GM. We were very happy that you were able to reach him, but it sounds a little sad as well, too. Maybe we'll hear from him again one day soon. We're just happy to hear that he's okay, at least medically, but that's at least another story. That matters, too. It does, very much so, and that is why one of our spots is open right now. We are looking to shore up our Arizona GM spot here as we get ready for our expansion. And yes, our expanding teams, Portland and Montreal, are in place. Yes, we'll do the commercial at least once tonight, right? We've got it. Maybe, what time is it? It's 8:30. So maybe after this half inning, we'll do that commercial because I should take that one break. Don't you dare play it. It was going to try to play. I know it was. All right. Bottom of the 3rd we go. Last chance for you to bet before the 3 outs in this inning take place. Marcus Smith, welcome back to the majors, Marcus. Marcus, the 25-year-old from Kansas City, Kansas, last played in the majors for the Dodgers back in 2023. He is 2 for 11 lifetime with a couple RBI. He makes his appearance tonight after playing for Oklahoma City in the Dodgers organization. He was hitting .311 on the year with 3 home runs and 20 RBI. He is back in the majors, 2nd-year veteran. Technically a rookie still. Yeah, once an eMLBer, always an eMLBer. Unless you're a real punk, like only 2 people are on that list. Well, 3 if you count the 1.0 days. 4. Swing and a miss. And I'm positive I'm at 4, because there's 2 guys from 1.0 and 2 guys from 2.0. Second strikeout on the day for Jeremy Frank. That's now 5 strikeouts for those of you keeping track on the over-under. One out, bottom of the 3rd. The Eternal Glove, Nassim Nunez. Should that be his nickname, the Eternal Glove? Nunez is hitting pretty decent this year. 272. No home runs, 29 RBI. 272 is currently a career high for him if the season were done. So almost always an eMLB. Yeah, that's pretty fair. The 1-0. Slaps that towards right field, but moving over, reading it real well is Ronald Acuna Jr. He'll pull it in, making the catch for the 2nd out. Pretty efficient game from both starters here in this one. Back to the top of the order we go. Dave Spitzer will be the batter. Spitzer, 0 for 1. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him with the strikeout. That's 6 now. 3 strikeouts for each side. 3 innings are complete. You know what that means? It means no more bets. Bets are done. We're going to take a quick break here in a moment. But before I do that, we've got to show, of course, we've got to show the commercial, right? We got to show the commercial for those of you who aren't here regularly. Here's your peek at the eMLB future. We'll step aside for a moment and be right back. When we come back, no sense checking the town scoreboard because no one's playing yet. This is an afternoon game due to a rainout. But we will be back right after to continue this game. Stick around. Coming back live, it is Sunday night action on the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show as we head back to PNC Park for tonight's contest between the Cardinals and the Pirates. 1-0 to this point. Cody Koshin back to the hill. We got 6 total strikeouts for those of you who put a bet in earlier on. We'll keep an eye on that for the predictions. I'm looking at that now. 83% of you. Man, 83% of you think it's going to stay under. We're halfway, almost halfway there now. So we'll see how that goes. Again, that will only factor once we have both starters out of it. Koshin ready to go to start the 4th. He's got the Jet, Joe Adele, and Nate Lowe scheduled up. Rodriguez 0 for 1. JC, I just saw the bets, the biddies that you did. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Hold on, I gotta look at my bot for a second, though. There we go. That's what I was looking for. That was another multiple of 500 for you. Thank you very much for doing that. That means every multiple of 500, no matter when you get to it, that earns you a boost towards your player. So thank you very much for that. Ready to go with the Jet. 3-2 count from Koshin. Gonna throw sidearm on that one, and he's gonna miss for ball 4. Tried to do a little bit of a different arm angle on that one. Did not get it. Jason, I see you $3 million. All right, the Jet is aboard. Leadoff runner aboard. 1 out. Joe Adele is now your batter. Adele, 1 for 1. He also scored the 1 run of the game. First pitch. Looks like it's just inside. Ball 100 on the gun there. The 1-0. Slaps that one foul. It will stay out of play. It's now raining. So much for a small chance of rain. Now it's straight out raining here in PNC. We already had a rain out for the original game that was supposed to be done. It's monsoon season in Pittsburgh, apparently. The 1-1. It's going to lift that towards right center field. It's got a lot of carry out there. Moving over is Smith. Look out for Stratton. That mostly gives me an excuse to drink, but I didn't. Smith makes the running catch. Stratton was in the neighborhood. That could have been painful. Stratton's a big dude. Gets the first out. Rodriguez gets back to first. With one out now, Nate Lowe is your batter. Lowe had a double in his first at bat to left center field. First pitch. Catches the outside corner. Strike one. The 0-1. That one goes low, too far. Low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Goshen again won the Cy Young back in 2024 when he had 15 wins against 11 losses. Had 188 strikeouts in that season. The 1-1. Misses low, 2 balls and a strike. One of your favorite memories when your family got home plate tickets for your dad for Father's Day one year. Your dad and you went together. Awesome. 2-1 pitch. He's going to lift that towards left field against the shift. Moving over to his left. Getting there in time. Raimel Tapia makes the play. Gets that back in as Rodriguez returns back to first for the second out. 2 outs now. Tony Sawyer responsible for the 1 RBI in today's game as he had a ground out towards the right side. Back in the second. First pitch right down the middle. Strike one. Your shoes fell apart. Uh-oh. Still a good memory, though. The 0-1 pitch. Just misses outside as he went off speed with him. Didn't miss by much. It's a ball and a strike. Got Benny Rodriguez over at first. Hashtag shoeless Attica. Shoes are overrated. The 1-1. Misses low. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Just misses low again. Didn't miss by much. It's 3 balls and 1 strike. Ugh, that probably could have been a strike. Didn't get the call. MJ Melendez waits on deck. The 3-1. Goes after that one. Swung on and missed. It's full count with 2 outs. Rodriguez will be off on the pitch. The 3-2. Grounded over towards third. Brett Andrews has it. Throws to first. That will retire this side. Cardinals will leave a runner aboard. Bottom of the 4th we will go. It is 1-0 St. Louis. Jeremy Frank ready for his 4th inning of work. He's got the 2 3-4 hitters due. Louis Arias, Cody Koshin, and Rob Stratton. Arias 0 for 1 today. First pitch he sees, slaps it towards center field, moving over to his left, ranging Adele. It's going to get by him. Wind played a factor on that one. As the wind is blowing straight out to center field, Adele lined it up and then realized he better start hustling back. It gets over him. Arias will get into second with the first hit on the day for the Pirates. It's the 6th double of the season. Cancel the post-game show. Yes, do that too. Arias is in scoring position. Nobody out. Here comes Cody Koshin. He sat in a box and you could get ice cream. I'm jealous. First pitch to Koshin, slaps it hard towards short. Tony Sawyer has it, had to range to his left, hard throw to first. Not in time. Koshin will fly down the line to get a base hit. Was pretty well struck. Sawyer had a lot of momentum going against them on his left. Off balance throw, can't get it there in time. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Here comes Rob Stratton. First pitch to Stratton. He checks the swing. They appeal. They say no, he didn't go. 1 ball, no strikes. One 0 swings and hits that one straight back. It's a ball and a strike. We are at 6. 3 for each pitcher so far. 12.5 is the over-under prediction. The 1-1. Just inside. Yes, just inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1. Just outside. Ump gave it an extra look. Didn't get the call. It's 3 balls and 1 strike to Stratton here. Raimel Tapia waits on deck. Pirates threatening here, bottom of the 4th. The 3-1. Up and in. It's ball 4. Koshin will take the walk. It's going to load the bases. Nobody out. Here comes Tapia. Second hit, a walk issued by Frank tonight. Yes. Yes, Cody. On your question. First pitch. Misses just inside with a slider as he tried to get it on the front door. Louis Arias is your runner at third. Cody Koshin is at second. Rob Stratton is at first. Nobody out here. Bottom of the 4th. The 1-0. Stays inside. He's missing. 2 balls and no strikes. This will be the 50th pitch of the ball game for Frank. The 2-0 pitch. There's one in there. Fastball at 96. 2-1. Two, 1 pitch. Slaps it towards the right side, but foul. Wind could not help it. Acuna could not get there. It'll bounce into the stands. Count is 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. In the dirt. Good block there by Melendez to keep everyone where they are. Full count pitch, nobody out here. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Jeremy Frank takes some off. Tapia swings right over it. It's the 4th strikeout on the day for him, and a big first out here in the bottom of the 4th. Chance for Marc-Andre Fleury. Fleury tonight took a walk in his first appearance. Frank's first pitch will be a changeup, missing low, ball 1. Andre Fleury this season, Marc-Andre Fleury, that is, 2 for 6 in bases loaded situations with 3 RBI. 1-0. Misses low, it's 2 balls, no strikes. Two-0 pitch. That is in there. It gets the corner. 2-1. The 2-1. Swings and slaps that one foul. It will find the seats. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out here. Bases are loaded. The 2-2 pitch. Just gets a piece and hits that foul to the backstop. Can we get a duel? Can we get a free-for-all? The 2-2. Pops it up. Infield fly is called. Alexander makes the catch. Another huge pitch from Jeremy Frank. 2 outs now. With 2 outs now, Brett Andrews will try to be the hero. He's 0 for 1 today. 1 for 5 lifetime in bases loaded with 4 RBI. Frank's first pitch looks like it's too far inside for ball 1. You know what? I'll join free for all. The 1-0. Checks the swing. They appeal. They say no, it's 2-0. The 2-0 pitch in the dirt. It's 3 balls and no strikes here. Jeremy Frank got to a great spot after loading the bases. Strikes out Raimel Tapia. Got Mark Fleury into a infield fly. And now 3-0 to the rookie Brett Andrews. The 3-0 pitch. Low ball 4. He will walk him in. Frank could not go 3 for 3 on pulling it around. He will walk Andrews. Scoring from third is Arias. It's tied at 1. Andrews is 19th RBI on the year. And now with 2 outs, here comes Marcus Smith, 0 for 1. First pitch. Going to continue to miss low, ball 1. 3 walks for Jeremy Frank. For Smith, getting an opportunity here after the recent trade from the Dodgers for Josh Hicks. The 1-0. Throws off speed. He continues to miss low, just not finding the location. Near 29,000 people getting on their feet and cheering on here in the rain. Smith again getting an opportunity due to injuries to both Barry Bonds as well as Mike Yastrzemski. The 2-0 stays inside. It's a 3-0 count. That's 7 straight balls thrown by Jeremy Frank here. I'm trying there, Andrew. The 3-0. There's a strike. (3-1). Checks the swing. It's ball 4. Koshin's gonna score. 2 straight walks to give the Pirates a 2-1 lead. Marcus Smith will get his first RBI since 2023. And here comes the mound visit. Frank just has 68 pitches thrown, but that's now 2 straight walks. How do I feel? Great! Who the frig are you? Tony the Tiger? Attaboy, Jayhawker. Gee, I wonder who the Pirates organization member of the chat is. Oh God, here comes Tim throwing that propaganda out there. Nasim Nunez, your batter, 0 for 1. A first pitch missing high this time instead of low. (1-0) pitch. This is low again. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Nunez this season is 1 for 9 with 4 RBI. Full-time convert to propaganda after Catch tried to burn the commission's house down. To be honest, I'm on your side too. Although I'm really team Bearded Dragon at this point. 2-0 pitch. Misses outside, ball 3. No one warming up in the bullpen. There's a mega. Pug gets his activates the Thundercats. And Andrew, there are other instructions such as pitch to contact that might maybe make a difference here. The 3-0. Doing what you instruct. 3 straight walks. Jeremy Frank's a bum. It's 3-1. Nunez gets his 30th RBI on the year. So we're going to become the fluffy bearded dragons soon? Who knows? Anything's possible. Cody's instructions have been pretty simple. I'm just going to make him throw 2 strikes. Imagine walking the bottom of the order. Looks like a double agent on the mound. You might be right, Hooka. Back to the top of the order. Dave Spitz is your batter now. Welcome to FBD Commish LB. Would it be FBDN though? Fluffy Bearded Dragon Ninjas? Actually, wouldn't it be SBD because they're bearded dragons aren't very fluffy. If you've never had them before, they're quite spiky. First pitch to Spitzer. Hey, guess what, Andrew? You got a strike. Amazing what happens when instructions change. Definition of insanity. Andrew keeps sending the same instruction and thinking you get a different result. Poor guy, he can't do anything about it. The 0-1. I did press a different button for you, Cody, but he still watched it. It's in there, strike 2. Believe it or not, it's an 0-2 count. And by the way, there was no benefit for how many total walks tonight. O2 pitch. Hey, there we go. Back to missing low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A lot of pitches thrown by Frank this inning. Well, Gorgo's got enough for 1. Yeah, I know that you're just razzing him in chat that that's not technically a pirate, but we're still going to do it because you're playing a game, because, you know, you're managing.
Go!
The 1-2 to right field, hooking, and it finds the seats and foul. He had a pretty good shot on it, but a lot of English, and it will go foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Man, this game really slowed down. You know, I told my wife this game's at a good pace tonight. Accidentally press IBB. No. 1-2. Swings and fouls that one off. It's a count remains 1-2. You know when Cody embraces his inner Godzilla? He wants there to be a button that's the let them fight button. I never say that, Sharpie, ever. I never reference intentionally. The 1-2 just gets a piece of it, and that will find the seats. Brett Andrews is at third. Marcus Smith is at second. Asim Nunez is at first. It's 3-1 now for the Pirates. The 1-2 misses low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch to center field. Adele moves over. Looks like this time he's got a read on it, and that will retire the side. 9-men bat for the Pirates. 3 of them will score. 3 of them will stay on the base paths. 4 innings are in the books. It's Pirates 3 and the Cardinals 1. Top of the 5th we go. Journey of the Starter brought to you tonight by Commission's Beer of Choice, which is Sam Adams Oktoberfest. Yes, I know it's November. Koshin, 4 innings of work, has given up 3 hits, 1 earned run. He's walked 1 and struck out 3 to this point. He's thrown 61 pitches in this game. Starting off with the 8-9-1 hitters, MJ Melendez, followed by Dominic Aguilera and Royce Lewis. Melendez, 0 for 1. With an 0-2 count. Grounds it towards second. Spitzer ranges to his right. Has it. Throws to first. 1 out. 1 out now for Dominic Aguilera, who tonight 0 for 1. 1-2 count. Slaps it over to third. Waiting on it is Brett Andrews as it goes right to him. Throws to first in time. Retires Aguilera for the 2nd out. 2 outs now. Royce Lewis is your batter. He's 0 for 2. The 1-1 count. Towards right center field. Ranging to his left, Marcus Smith. He will get there. Side will be retired. 1-2-3 inning for Cody Koshin. As we are now officially halfway through this game. This game is now official. We'll go bottom of the 5th. And the Pirates lead 3-1. Bottom of the 5th we go. Jeremy Frank is still pitching 80 pitches to this point as he struggled in the 4th. 5 walks now for him. Louis Arias, Cody Koshin, Rob Stratton. That's where we started off in the 4th as well. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Gets him with the slider. 5 strikeouts on the day now for Jeremy Frank. That's 8 strikeouts total between the starters. 1 out. Cody Koshin is your batter. Koshin tonight, 1 for 2. With a 1-1 count. Rolls it over towards second. Getting there as Lewis slings it to first in time to retire Koshin for the 2nd out. 2 outs now. Rob Stratton took a walk and scored in the last inning. 2-2 pitch. Hard shot over to third. Good read there over at third, but it's going to get away. Rodriguez throws the ball. It's off the mark. It sails past Alexander. Stratton is going to get to second by way of the E5.
Go!
That'll put Tapia back into the box, who's 0 for 2. First pitch misses low for ball 1. Tapia struck out with bases loaded back in the 4th. 1-0 pitch. Misses away. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Two-0 pitch. Swings and hits that one foul. I think I hit the right button for you, Cody. If I didn't, my apologies. I don't think your team likes to have offense when Jeremy Frank's on the mound, to be honest with you, Andrew. 2-1 delivery. In there at the letter, strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two-two pitch to center field. This one is going to drop. Taking the corner, heading for home. Stratton will slide. He is safe. RBI single for Raimel Tapia. And the Pirates will take a 4-1 lead. Tapia at first. Fleury is your batter, 0 for 1. He popped out to first base in an infield fly rule situation. First pitch is going to be just high, apparently. Ball 1. That was the 100th pitch for Jeremy Frank. Still no activity in either bullpen. The 1-0. Gets it in there. Strike 1. 1 ball and a strike. Cardinals come into this game with a 7-game win streak. Now we see activity in the bullpen. Recently acquired Matt McClendon is starting to loosen up. The 1-1. Curveball. This is low. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch is in there. Strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hey, we'll have a free-for-all this time. So I'll jump in and donate my balls of yarn. The 2-2. Swing fouls that one off. We'll stay alive. Hey, Moose. Two pitch. Hard shot to second. Diving stop by Lewis. The throw to first is not going to be in time. Flying down the line of all people, Marc-Andre Fleury, but that was a diving attempt that really had to send Lewis diving to his right. Everybody's going to be safe. 4 hits now on the day for the Pirates. Oh, wow, look, I won. Streamer power is too strong. Apparently. Brett Andrews had an RBI walking in on the bases loaded. I think that's the first free-for-all I officially join in on, isn't it? Because the other one didn't work. Did I? All right, I ain't doing free-for-all, though. Because I don't want to win. I don't want to win, so I'm not going to do it. First pitch in there, strike one. A 1 pitch is away, 1-1. Womp womp. Can't beat the sexiest GM in eMLB. 1-1 pitch in there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. You're a yarn hustler. The 1-2 just misses high. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fastball was only 90 on the gun there. Frank might be at the end of his rope at 109 pitches. The 2-2. This is away. It's 3 balls, 2 strikes. Everyone's going to be off on the 3-2 pitch. Might have been aiming at his catcher's head. The 3-2 runners go to center field. Coming in, making the play on the run, Joe Adell. That will retire the side. Pirates will add another. 5 innings are now in the books. We go to the 6th. Pirates 4, Cardinals 1. That arm is hanging suspiciously low. All right, gotta think Jeremy Frank's day is done. He had 5 strikeouts. Cody Koshin now your pitcher going into the 6th. We got Andrew Alexander, Ronald Acuna, and Benny Rodriguez due up. We'll start with Alexander, 0 for 2 tonight. 3-2 pitch. Hard shot towards short. Nunez to his right has it. Throws the first. The range of Nasi Nunez shows off there for the first out. One out. Ronald Acuna Jr. is your batter. Acuna 1 for 2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He swung and there were crickets. Misses the slider. 4 strikeouts now. 9 between the starters. 2 outs, top of the 6th. Benny Rodriguez is your batter, the Jet, 0 for 1. First pitch he sees, hard rolling shot over to first. Arias is there, will beat Rodriguez to the bag. And the Cardinals will go down in order to retire. Top of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th, we will go. Matt McClendon is coming out from the bullpen. He will get us started. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Pirates 4. All right, new pitcher. Matt McClendon coming over from Kansas City. Where am I? There I am. There I am. Matt McClendon comes in to replace Jeremy Frank, who fell apart the last 2 innings. We watched him. That'll put in McClendon. McClendon's going to make his debut for the Cardinals here. Moving over from Kansas City. 27-year-old from Ashtabula, Ohio. Makes his 32nd appearance on the year. 7-4 with a 4.76 ERA. 75 2/3 innings of work. He's given up 97 hits, 40 earned runs, walking 28 and striking out 71. Throws mid-90s with the fastball, works a split finger in there as well. Throws a slider and a changeup. 5th season in the majors for McClendon. Maybe, but 1.0 McClendon wasn't really the best pitcher overall. He had moments, which we saw at the beginning of his career, but almost similarly, I feel like he's duplicated his 1.0 experience and kind of gone so far. He was an ace, but he wasn't an ace. I don't have Out of the Park 11 pulled up right now to reference. All right, McClendon's ready. He's got the 8-9-1 hitters Smith, Nunez, and Spitzer, 2 up. 3-2 pitch. He's going to miss away, ball 4. That feels like McClendon. A lot of walks issued by the Cardinals today. 1 out, nobody out. Smith is at first. Nasim Nunez is your batter. Nunez 0 for 1. He had the RBI walk with bases loaded. Got new pitchers warming up in the bullpen. Garcia as well as Seth Elledge are loosening up. First pitch. It's going to miss outside, ball 1. Smith, a little bit of a dance over there at first. Alexander is keeping him over at first. That's a default option, Andrew. The 1-0. That one is in there. It was an off-speed pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. McClendon checks over on first. Not a real hard throw. Gets in there, no problem. The 1-1 comes inside, too far in, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch misses just away. It's ball 3, 3-1. Cardinal pitching continues to struggle with finding the zone here. The 3-1 takes it all the way. It's ball 4. Yes, I did do what you asked, Andrew. Second straight walk issued by McClendon. Runners at first and second. Now top of the order we go. Dave Spitzer 0 for 3 tonight. Yes, coming into this game, you were in there. You're also third best in drawing walks as an offensive team. First pitch. Both runners are going. No, they're not. It was a tease. Meanwhile, it's in there. Strike one. The 0-1. That one misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Apparently there is a quota. It's like the police. Did I say that? The 1-1. Checks the swing. They appeal. No. 2 balls and a strike. Apparently they are definitely betting on a different over-under. 2-1 pitch. Runners think about going again. This one is in. Strike 2. No one advances anywhere. Could just be toying with McClendon. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Spitzer. The 2-2. Just misses away. Tried to get him to go after the slider. Did not do so. It's full count pitch. Do you need to cue the song by Rage Against the Machine? Pirates on Parade? That's the one, right? Full count pitch. Here comes. Swings and fouls that one off. He'll stay alive. 3-2. Oh, that one. Yes. Three-two. To right. That one gets by for a base hit as Andrew Alexander couldn't get it. Everybody stops 90 feet ahead, not knowing if Alexander would get it. Smith stops at third. Bases loaded. Nobody out again. Louis Arias is your batter. Where the hell did my arm go? The hell was I hitting? Should have been like... Anyway. Seth Elledge. They're not waiting to see what trinkets Matt McClendon will bring up. Someone find Commissioner DeLorean. Good reference. Okay. Seth Elledge from Frisco, Texas. The 30-year-old comes in inheriting a bases-loaded situation. 25th appearance on the year for him. He is 3-2 with a 3.51 ERA, 1 save to his credit. 33 and third innings of work, giving up 28 hits, 13 earned runs. He's walked 9, struck out 39. Apparently that's what the Bucks and Cards decided to do. They're going to go as slow as possible so that the out-of-town scoreboard starts showing games from other parts of the league. First pitch from Elledge. Gonna miss low for ball 1. Infield playing in here. Outfield is playing shallow against Arias, who doesn't hit for power, but does have 73 career home runs. The 1-0. Throws inside. No, it gets the corner. Not by much, but it gets the call. Umps might finally be done with how bad this one's gone. Hey, guess what, by the way? Oh, wait. Cody's still pitching. It's not done. The 1-1 pitch. Grounded to short. They'll go to home for one. Over to first in time for the rare 6-2-3 double play.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Wow. What a play. You found the New York Yankee record from the 2002 season of 1.0, which you think was your first season with them, 45 and 117. Oof. Painful. Painful. People are going to begin to think that I position the Yanks to intentionally suck at eMLB. I don't do anything like that. It is what it is. All right. We got 2 outs now. Runners at second and third. Koshin is your batter. 1 for 3 tonight. First pitch. That one will miss low for 1-0. It is what it is. I don't do anything like that, Kamish. Much.
That boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball.
What's he doing back here? The 1-0 pitch. Checks the swing. They appeal. No, they say it's 2-0. Right now, St. Louis manager to all of his pitchers.
Pay attention when I'm talking to you, boy.
2-0 pitch. Slaps that one. Might have gone chasing after a pitch outside the zone. It's 2-1. Anshu currently with all of his pitchers.
I've been hornswoggled.
2-1. Swings and fouls that one off. He'll get the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ow! 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 Ow!
That's what it feels like over in the St. Louis dugout at this point. The 2-2. Called strike 3. He rings them up. Big brass ones from Seth Elledge as he gets them out of that inning. And I was talking brass balls of yarn, that is. Seth Elledge gets the job done where Matt McClendon couldn't. 6 innings in the books. Let's go to the 7th. It's 4-1 Pittsburgh. Top of the 7th we go. Cody Koshin, 84 pitches in, still coming in for the 7th. He's got Adele, Lowe, and Sawyer due up. Good use of the K cards by Rob Deere. Adele, your batter, 1 for 2. With an 0-1 count. Over towards first where Arias is there. Koshin covers, gets it to him in time for the first out. 1 out. Nate Lowe will come to the plate tonight. 1 for 2 with a double. Full count pitch. Towards short on the second base side. Nunez has it. Plays the shift well over to first. 2 outs. 2 outs now for Koshin. Tony Sawyer, your batter. 0 for 2. He had the RBI ground out. Back in the second. 1-1 pitch. Rolls it to third. Brett Andrews there. Throws to first. Cody Koshin will have a 1-2-3 inning. to retire this side. Bottom of the 7th, it is. You know what that means.
I was born to love. I was born to lick your face. I was born.
Where'd I go?
To rub you, but you were born to rub me first.
You can't see me now. Play that funky yodeling music. It's the 7th inning stretch here on the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show. It is Pittsburgh leading here at PNC Park 4-1 as we go bottom of the 7th. Pittsburgh. Elledge will stay in. He'll take on Rob Stratton. Raimel Tapia, Marc-Andre Fleury are due to follow up. Stratton tonight, 0 for 2. The 1-0 pitch. Lines that one into left field. That one's going to get down for a base hit. Stratton gets aboard with the lead-off hit, just the 6th hit on the night for the for the Pirates, 3 for the Cardinals. Amir Garrett is warming up. Jesus Yaquez is also warming up for the Cardinals. Raimel Tapia, your batter, 1 for 3 with an RBI. He'll take the first pitch he sees, sends it into left field. That's going to get down and be trouble. Taking the corner, heading from third to home. Here comes a play at the plate. Not in time. They say he just got his hand down. Melendez argues the call, but he's not going to get anything. It's an RBI double for Raimel Tapia. It's 5-1 now. Second RBI on the day for him. 13th on the season. And Tapia continues to show he can hit beyond Coors Field. And with that, here comes Jesus Yaquez. Josh gets the boost. Sharpie also with a boost. Alrighty. Tapia is at second. New pitcher coming in for the Cardinals. Jesus Yaquez will be the pitcher. Seth Elledge is done. Yaquez from the Dominican, 24-year-old right hitter, 6'4", makes his 30th appearance on the year. He is 3-1 with a 1.67 ERA. 43 innings of work, giving up 33 hits. 8 earned runs, 2 home runs while walking 10 and striking out 44. Throws upper 90s, touching 100 regularly with the fastball. Works a slider and a changeup in there as well. Second season in the majors for Yaquez. Tapia is at second. Andre Fleury, Marc-Andre Fleury is now your batter. He's 1 for 2. First pitch, he checks the swing. Wow, they say he held up. That one was close. It's ball 1. Quitting while you're ahead. The 1-0. In there. Strike 1. The 1-1 pitch. That one's in there too. Called strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Marc-Andre Fleury. The 1-2. Lifts it to right field. He went chasing after that. Didn't get a lot on it. Acuna Jr. will make the catch. teasing was Toppy at second, but he will stay there, 1 out. Huh. You guys have the same number of balls of yarn. Brett Andrews, your batter. Andrews, 0 for 2 tonight with an RBI. He's a switch hitter. First pitch goes after it. Another one towards right field. A little bit of carry, but moving over again is Acuna to make the catch for the second out. 2 outs now for Jackass. Marcus Smith, your batter. He's 0 for 1. First pitch will find its way in there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. This is low, very low. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Called strike 2 as he watched the changeup get in there. Ball, 2 strikes, the pitch from Jacquez. Ooh, just missed inside. Melendez can't believe the call. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Call strike 3. That one was up at the letters. Could have been called both ways, but it gets called for the strike.
Next.
Side is retired. 7 innings are in the books. It is 5-1 Pittsburgh. All right. I haven't heard otherwise, so Cody Koshin coming back out for the 8th inning. 4 strikeouts on the day for him. 5 for Frank. Think the under's going to win here, but it's not official until Koshin's removed. He's got Melendez, Aguilera, and Royce Lewis due up. Melendez tonight, 0 for 2. No pitch by pitch on. The 1-1 delivery. Towards left center field, moving over to his right. Marcus Smith gets in there and makes the catch in front of Raimel Tapia for the first out. Good work defensively for Marcus Smith tonight. He's still got 4 or 5 more innings in him. Funny. Guess I can tell which side you bet on. With 1 out now, Dominic Aguilera comes in. He's 0 for 2 tonight. The 1-0. Over towards short. To Hopper, to Nasim Nunez. Throws to first, and there's a second out. 2 outs now. Koshin at 101 pitches. Our options on, I was just peeking at what's out there for raid options, and it's not looking promising. Two outs now. Royce Lewis, quiet night for him. Number 2 hitter in the NL is 0 for 3. The 1-2 pitch. Lined into left. There we go. It gets down. It's going to hit the wall, and it's going to bounce right over to Tapia. But not before Lewis is going to reach the bag with a stand-up double 2-out double for Royce Lewis. It's his 22nd double on the year, and just the 4th hit on the day for the Cardinals. Andrew Alexander is your batter. He is 0 for 3 tonight. First pitch. Looks like that made the zone. Yes, it did. Strike one. Pitch swings and fouls that one off. It's no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch up and in. Fleury, it bounces off of him, but it stays in front. Might have hit off the umpire as well, so did them a favor. Lewis can't advance. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2 delivery in the dirt. Good block there by Marc-Andre Fleury. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Swing and hits that one foul. He'll stay alive. The 2-2 one more time. Lined into right center field. That one's going to get down. That'll make it to the wall. Lewis will take the corner and head for home. He will score. RBI double Andrew Alexander, and he cuts the lead down. It's 5-2. Alexander's 12th double on the year will drive in his 46th RBI, and it's now 5-2. Starting to see activity loosening up in the bullpen. It is the left-hander, Andrew James, warming up. Acuna, your batter. He's 1 for 3 tonight. The first pitch will find its way outer half in there. No, it misses away apparently. 1 ball, no strikes. Another boost for Josh. 2 boosts. The 1-0. Lifted towards left field. Coming in. Raimel Tapia gets there. Makes the catch. That will retire this side. Cardinals will get on the board. Driving in a run. They'll leave a runner left. Bottom of the 8th we will go. It is 5-2 Pittsburgh. Okay. And so Jaquez is staying in. Okay, just looking around at options, there is someone else streaming out of the park tonight. We'll see how that goes. All right, Jaquez is in. Nunez, Spitzer, Arias are now your batters. Nunez is 0 for 1 tonight. He had an RBI due to the bases loaded. 3-2 pitch. Lined into right center field. That's going to be trouble. It's going to get down. They're going to chase after it to the wall. Nunez thinking 2. And he'll coast in there with a lead-off double. First hit of the night. 20th double on the season for Nasim Nunez. Nobody out. Dave Spitzer, your batter. 1 for 4. First pitch goes after it. It's a bouncer by Alexander, but he butchers it. See, it says that he butchers it. It's gonna be an error. Everybody's safe.
Go!
Second error on the day for the Cardinals. Nobody out. Runners at the corners. Louis Arias is your batter now. 1 for 4. What a fine cut of me that ball was. Just channeling his inner Dexter Morgan. That's not necessarily good. First pitch. Oh, he goes outside for the pitch out, but Spitzer isn't going anywhere. 11 steals on the year for Spitz. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Missed on the changeup up in the zone. Ball on a strike. The 1-1. At the knees, it's called strike 2. Spitzer thought about it, but he stayed at first. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I like doing boss battles because there pretty much everybody wins. 25 is what gets us to Fluffy. The 1-2. Grounded back to the mound. They'll go to second for 1. Over to first in time for the double play.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Good work from Jesus Jaquez to get the double play over to Lewis. 1-4-3 double play. Nunez decides not to go home. 2 outs now. Cody Koshin, your batter. Apparently he didn't. First pitch. Misses away, ball 1. The 1-0. That one misses too low. It's 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 pitch. Comes, swings right through that one. He was thinking of putting 2 on the board with that swing. It's 2-1. Looking ahead to the top of the 9th, Rodriguez, Adele, and Lowe are scheduled up for the Cardinals. The 2-1 pitch. Misses away. It's 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1 pitch. Misses away. It's ball 4. Koshin draws the walk. Runners at first and third. Rob Stratton. 1 for 3 tonight. First pitch will be knee high. Call strike 1. 3 boosts. Three boosts now for Josh. The 0-1. In the dirt, great block there by Melendez to keep Koshin and Nunez where they are. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Oh boy. A balk.
No, God!
6-1. Everybody advances. Koshin gets the second. Oh my God. 6-2 now. The 1-1. Misses inside. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch. He swings right through that one. It's a 2-2 count. Need 2 more blocks for that. Oh, technicalities. The 2-2 delivery. Checks the swing. They appeal down to first and they say he went. Side is retired, but a run scores by way of a block. We're going to go to the 9th. Cody Koshin's coming back out for the 9th, it appears. It's 6-2. Here's the bad side. Unless this goes extras and Koshin stays in, which he wouldn't, we're pretty much assured that they were going to stay on the under here. I won't make it official until that's confirmed, but that's where we are. Top of the 9th, Benny Rodriguez will start us off. Joe Adell and Nate Lowe due up. Yeah, just hope your pitcher doesn't get a major injury, that's all. That would be a big womp-womp. All right, 2-0 pitch to the Jet. Line to center. That's going to get by for a hit. Diving attempt from Spitzer, but it was just past them. The Jet will get the base hit. 6th hit on the day now. Rodriguez at first. Joe Adell, your batter, 1 for 3. First pitch, curveball, in there, strike 1. Oops. 0-1 pitch, good block by Fleury to keep it in front of him. Rodriguez stays, it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch to left field, pretty well struck, going back, still going back, but he will watch it go. Home run for Joe Adell. First home run of the night. It's from Joe Adell, 2-run shot, and the Cardinals have cut the lead in half. It's now 6-4. And just like that, tried to go too long with him, and he will be done. 8+ innings per Koshin. His day is complete. Here comes the lefty from Haverhill, Massachusetts, the 26-year-old Andrew James. The left-handed flamethrower, 36th appearance on the year for James. He's 1-4 with a 2.78 ERA, 15 saves to his credit. He's gone 35 2/3 innings, giving up 25 hits, 11 earned runs. 6 of those have been by way of the homer. He has walked 23 and struck out 44. Fastball, slider, cutter on the upper 90s, all from the lefty. Known to be on the spectrum, pitches better in front of his hometown at home. Although I should confirm that. Yeah, he's 0-1 with he's 1-1 with 6 saves and a 1 ERA here at PNC Park this year. Okay, we're going to have a pinch hitter. Lowe is done. Anthony Rendon will get the call. Rendon will get a pinch hit. The 36-year-old from Richmond, Texas enters in hitting .258 tonight, this season, with 2 homers, 20 runs batted in. AJ ready to pitch. 3 for 9 lifetime against Rendon. The 2-2 delivery. To right center field. This one's going to be trouble. That one's going to get down. Smith is after it. He'll throw it towards second, but no chance to get Rendon, who's going to get the double. Tying run will get to the plate. By the way, both pitchers are removed. The under officially won. Congrats to all of those who bet on the under tonight for the prediction results. All right, Tony Sawyer, now your batter. Sawyer, 0 for 3 with an RBI. Oop. First pitch, he goes right after the first pitch to center field. That drops down for a hit. Rendon will stop at third, not knowing if Marcus Smith was going to make the catch. Sawyer gets the base hit. Rendon stops at third. Nobody out still. Gonna have another pinch hitter. This time it's the other catcher, Jason Dewey, coming in for Melendez. Going with the righties here. Dewey comes in. He represents the go-ahead run. Nobody out still. First pitch. Watches it all the way. It's in there. Strike 1. James is expected to, or is a scheduled free agent this offseason. There's been talk about possible extension. Both sides have not agreed to anything. We've been hearing that James is possibly being talked about in trade discussions here. Caleb Frere is loosening up in the bullpen. The 0-1 towards center field. Fairly well struck, but Marcus Smith moves over to his right, makes the catch. Rendon didn't go. He didn't go on a 16 arm. Didn't even get the option. Apparently he played it safe. That's a huge first out for Andrew James. Brother versus brother now. First time in eMLB, I believe it's happened. No, wait, no, it's 4 for 8. At least national broadcast wise. First pitch is going to miss. Oh, it's in there. Call strike 1. Aguilera lifetime against his brothers. 4 for 8. The 0-1 pitch. That one's going to be wild and get away. Coming home and diving and getting in there safe as Rendon. Sawyer will get up to second. The tying run is in scoring position now. What a crazy freaking game this is. And now time is being called by the dugout. They want a pinch runner. They're going to go with Luis Contreras in for Tony Sawyer. Contreras coming in for Sawyer. One pitch. Swings and slaps that one foul. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. The other out of the park guy turned off, so he won't get a big rate. The 1-2. Misses with the slider. Aguilera doesn't oblige. It's 2-2. The 2-2. Inside, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Royce Lewis waits on deck. The 3-2. Inside, ball 4. Aguilera earns the walk. Runners, first and second. Go-ahead run is now at first base. Royce Lewis, 1 for 4 tonight. 2 for 2 lifetime against Caleb Frere, but he doesn't get the chance. Caleb Frere being summoned. James can't get the job done. Oh, never mind. It's another lefty. Interesting. Frere, the 33-year-old from Miles City, Montana. 22nd appearance on the year for him. He's 2-1 with a 3 ERA, 21 innings of work. He's given up 14 hits, 7 earned runs, 3 home runs. He's walked 10, struck out 30. He has no saves this year, but he does have 116 lifetime. Corey Knebel and Jose Leclerc starting to warm up for the Cardinals. First pitch from Frere will miss low for ball 1. The Pirates are officially living on a Frere. The 1-0. In there? Yep. Slider at the knees. 1 ball, 1 strike. He's in another zone tonight. The 1-1. That one misses low. It's 2 balls and a strike. Neither side can close in this one. They just can't get the job done. The 2-1. Swings and taps that one foul. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out here. Top of the 9th. The 2-2 pitch. Down the line, but foul. That could have been big trouble. Lewis just a little ahead on the slider. He must have been thinking fastball. The 2-2. Pops it up. Shallow outfield. Nunez showing the range and makes the catch. Second out. Cardinals down to their final out now. Andrew Alexander is the batter. 1 for 4 with an RBI tonight. Never faced Caleb Frere before. First pitch in there. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch, he'll swing at that one and hits it to the stands, but the count is now no balls and 2 strikes. The faithful who stuck around through all the rain on their feet, looking for the Pirates to close this one out. It's a nail biter. The 0-2. No, it's 1 and 2. Too low. Can Andrew drive in a pair? I get it. I get it. The 1-2. Misses low again. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. And this one is finally over.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
The Pirates will hang on in a nail-biter and win this one 6-5 as we check out the scoreboard really quick here before we call it a night. Wow, 5 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors for the Cardinals, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Pirates. We look at the box score. Several players had hits tonight. The only guys who didn't have hits in the starters were MJ Melendez and Dominic Aguilera. Joe Adell, the only player to get 2 hits, including his biggest hit, the 2-run homer in the ninth to make that game more interesting. For the Pirates, everybody but Brett Andrews and Marcus Smith had base hits this evening. Same thing, Raimel Tapia, number 5 hitters on both sides, each getting multiple hit games and a couple RBIs as well. So who's the player of the game? I don't know who'd be player of the game in this instance, but let's see. Cody Koshin goes 8+ innings. He will earn the victory. He's now 4-5 on the year. 7 hits, 4 earned runs. He walked 1 and struck out 4 through 119 pitches in order to earn the victory. He tried to go as far as he could. With another game coming afterwards. Andrew James, 3rd of an inning. He gave up 2 hits and a walk. He allowed a run. Caleb Frere gets his first save of the 2026 season as he got the last 2 outs of the game. Jeremy Frank, well, he looked good for the first 3, but then the wheels fell off. 4 hits, 4 runs, 3 were earned. He walked 5 and struck out 5 as well. Cody Koshin, guest player of the game. All right, let's look at the scores real quick. Gonna sum them up super quick because that game ran long quick. Let's see. So, the Blue Jays will win against the Tigers 6-2. A couple homers for Gary Sanchez. He had 3 home runs from Ken Rodriguez and 3 more home runs from separate Yankees to help the Yankees win 12-10 in 17 innings. Ken Rodriguez, 3 home runs on the night, now 14 on the year. Mariners defeat the White Sox 5-1. Justin Fuller, his 9th win on the year. Orioles outduel the Cubs 2-1. Jorge Soto, the answer, goes 8-2. Yeah, typical Red Sox Yankees 7-hour game. Yep. Astros beat the Twins 5-1. Matty Chapman's 20th in that one. Royals defeat the Rangers 6-4. Captain Barbosa earns the victory, now 5-5 on the year. Jose Ramirez's 15th home run as well. Athletics 3, throat is gone now. Athletics 3, Indians 1. The Rays will win 9-6 against the Angels. Again, game 1, Pirates winning against the Cardinals, although the Cardinals made it interesting. Diamondbacks win 7-3. Joey Gallo with 2 home runs in that one. Now 26 on the year. Dodgers beating Marlins 6-5. Charlie Dillard, his 31st home run. Juan Corcoran, his 15th. Blake Snell, the win. He's 7-7. This game, quick play. Pirates win that one, but it goes extras. Oh boy, double header and goes extras. Another 6-5 victory but 13 innings in that one. Anthony Rendon and Betty Rodriguez with home runs, but unfortunately in the loss. Phillies beat the Brewers 3-1. Reds beat the Nationals 7-2. Edgar Barrios is 35th on the year. Pirates 2 and CCPs, Mark Diggs and Jose Anthony with home runs in that one. New York Mets win 6-3. Bottom of the ninth, they get 4 to win. I guess Alex Lee got the home run. Yep. Grand slam home run for King Butcher. Congrats, Butcher. Walks it off with a grand slam. And finally, the Padres beat the Giants 8-5. Asher Kim with a couple home runs in that one. All right. I don't know who to rate. Honestly. No one's doing out of the park. I'm double checking. I think I'm the only one doing out of the park. Oh, wait. Someone named Steiny Ball 5. Anyone know him? He's doing out of the park. Says he's doing an out of the park playoffs. Ugh. Slim pickings tonight. Sounds like the winner. Well, there's no drops. That's why I'm like, you know. Keep it in the out of the park family. Okay. We'll do that. We'll make someone's day. Ready? All right, I'll get the final game done offline. And with that, back to Litterbox I go. Love Kitty Ninjas do assassinate, and you're looking at their victim. So next time I can find some glue and tape, I'll put my head back on straight, and we will be back in front of you. Tuesday Night Baseball coming back. 7 o'clock. We'll do 3 days simmed, and we'll go from there. I will sim this day right while we go, and we will head on out of there. So again, look forward to seeing you Tuesday night, 7 o'clock. Thanks to all of you sticking around. Again, thanks for the follows, the bits, the subs, the donations. We appreciate it all. We love that you enjoy the time and energy. And we hope to see you again here soon. Remember, how you think directs your life. When you think your best, you're going to be your best. So please go do your best. Hope you had a great weekend. It's been beautiful up here. We'll see ya next time. Peace!
Jackass!